guys, welcome back. Today we'll be making fidgets. So the things you will need are a bouncy ball or a small ball. I'm just using a bouncy ball. You will need a circular thing. You can use tape rolls good, have parts of a tape roll, although you want your ball to be smaller than that thing, so I can't use this, but kind of just one you could use. And then, so see, mine sort of fits in here. So this will scissors, pencil, paper. You can use colored paper, or cardboard you could use. I am going to be using paper just because it's easier to cut. You can use cardboard if you want, and I might use some cardboard. So those are the things you will need. Also, one more thing. Before we start, in the comments down below, tell me your favorite fidget or a fidget you want to have if you don't have any. And send your favorite emoji of food. New to my channel, please subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know every time I post a new video. Now let's get right to it. Okay, so step one, you're going to take your paper. I took a couple pieces. You're going to take your paper, your finger tracing, or you're not tracing something, and pencil. And you are going to go ahead and trace. So I'm just going to go ahead and trace. And you're going to need a couple pieces of paper, just so you know. Like, don't just grab one. You're going to need like at least 3, maybe 4, depends. So I kind of thought, I have been meaning to do this for a long time. I really have, but I just never got to it, so that's why I'm doing it today. And if you've noticed, I have been in my room the past couple ones, then my art room and my mom filming them. I've been filming them. So, the reason is I'm going to start trying to make some myself, like I have been, because now I can easily do it more, like, because I have something I can film it with, and I can easily edit it too, and that sort of stuff. But I'm going to be trying to make it once a week. Now, sometimes I might not get to, because I might not be here, or just I might have tons of stuff. And I don't totally know what day yet. It might be a Tuesday, maybe a Wednesday. Like, it's not going to be Friday, I know that. And probably not Thursday. But it could be a Tuesday or maybe a Monday. Or maybe a Wednesday. Just maybe. But it won't be Friday or Thursday, most chances. Yeah. So I finished my outline, but I'm going to go ahead and draw my lines, kind of make my pineapple. And then we can color it. I forgot to say one marker, but I finished tracing. So now I'm going to go ahead and take my scissors, and you're going to cut it out on 2 pieces of paper. So if you have a couple, move them to the side, and have 2 pieces of paper next to you, or in front of you, and you're going to take your scissors. And you were going to go, oh wait, before you do that, let's color. Okay, so finish your thing, we're going to color. So let's, I'm just going to go grab my color. I'm just snap my fingers over here, so just a little, sometimes it's a little rough when I do it. So we are going to go ahead and color. And I'm going to put a piece of paper under, but this is not going to be the paper you trace with. But we are going to go ahead. I have my Posca markers here, and this is not sponsored. But I'm going to go ahead and color this. So I'm going to speed that up because it might get a little bit boring. But you can use normal markers, crayons. You can use absolutely anything. I'm just going to use these and maybe some colored pencils. But yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and speed it up. I'll be right back, sort of. Okay, so it took some time, but I finished coloring, and I think it turned out pretty well. Kind of thinking maybe putting black around it, but I decided to kind of put white and this beige almost together on the side of it. And I think it looks pretty good, but I'm going to go ahead and cut it out. And we're going to go ahead now and cut this out. So, let's cut. So now I finished. We are going to now, you can take your cardboard and make it thicker, but I don't think I'll do that. But we are going to go ahead and make our pops. Now, first of all, you want to take your poppet, this one, and you want to lay it out on a piece of paper, and then you're going to kind of try and make it so you have enough room for each. I think I'm going to just do 4 on each side, 2 and 2, and we will see how that goes. So, once again, I actually think I will show you this time. Get out my pencil. So you're going to kind of make smaller circles. I'm going to trace this. I have this circular magnet. I'm just going to go ahead and trace it. Make life easy, because this makes all of them even. And what you can do, because I have 4, I can just fold it. So I'm going to fold it once. See, I folded it. And now I'm going to fold it again. So now I can make 4, but just 1 cut. And process. So I have it right here. And put scissors, put the magnet back up. And now that I have this little circle down here, I'm going to just cut a square around it to make it a little easier to cut. See, much easier to cut now. So we're just going to go ahead and cut. Okay, so I finished my little circles. It was really easy to cut and quick. And I have 4 circles, all the same size. So the next step now is I will move my paper, okay? Is you will have to put your circle on your this, and you're gonna have to trace, and then you'll cut out that, and then I am gonna just show you one of them. So I'm gonna trace a circle right where I want it to be, of the same size. And then see how I traced it? When I cut it, I'm going to make it a little smaller. So that way this poppet will work well. So, yes. So now that I did one of them, I'm going to do my others. And then I will show you the next step. So let me just go ahead and do the others. Let's get them out. So I finished making my circles, and right here, you can't really see it, but I put my circles, the one right here is like here on my table, like on my desk. I have them where they are on the thing. If I were to lay them next to them, like this one, I know goes here because it's on that side of my square kind of I have here. Like, see, I have them all in a square, and 2 others. So this way, because even though they're all the same size, this way you kind of know the way they're turned almost. I did that part. The next step is you have to color your circles. You don't have to, but if you want, you can. And recommend taking another piece of paper, coloring over it, so this way it's easier. And remember, still keep them in the little squares so you know which one is which. So I'm gonna go ahead and color it. So let's color. One more thing. Make them so it's kind of the same color as this. It will look a lot better. And I do both sides. So now, color. And I'm not going to use pink. Marker time, done. So, I finished my 4 circles. I'm kind of letting them dry a little now. they're almost done. And this is why I used a piece of paper, because otherwise that would be on my desk right now. And I don't think I want that on my desk right now. So I recommend using paper. And remember, still keep them in the order. And I did it on both sides. So now that you have this, I'm gonna go ahead and cut them out. And yeah, so I'll show you the first one. Please, you wanna fold it, because that will help with cutting a lot. So fold it as many times until it's at the good point. And then you can go ahead and just cut it. So I'm just gonna go on my lines as best as possible. And if there's any extra, once I am finished, I can just go ahead and see how I still have some at the bottom. If you do, don't cut all of that, because like I said, you want it to be a little smaller, because then the pop will work a lot better. So I did that. And now I'm going to do the others, but off of camera. Whoa. Well, that's going to be one of our circles now. It's going to be a little further apart than I was trying to do them. But, okay. Well, that means I only have to do one more then. So I guess I can do it on camera. That was easy. It's okay if you do that too. Now, I'm going to take my circles and we're going to cut it not halfway, but not like fully, like look, almost halfway. And I forgot to tell you, but you will also need tape. So, I have my tape over here. Move these. Tape. And you are going to fold it over. Have your half. You're going to fold it over so it looks kind of like that. But you don't want it too folded. Might sound weird, but this makes it work better. If you have it lightly folded, then place your piece of tape over, and then you'll bend it back to the back of it. And then any extras you can just cut off. And it should look like this, because now, pop. And yeah, so now, you'll take your poppet and you will turn it to the back, and you will go ahead and put it on, and then you will tape there too, but not that much tape, because otherwise it won't work as well. I want smaller pieces, so it will pop better. So I'm going to go ahead and do it, and I will show you once I finish this one. I finished, and it looks really well, and I did not add that much tape. If you can see, there's tape around it. Like, not just because I put it on there, like here. It's because I made the hole a little big, so I just took tape and put it on both sides and recut the hole. But I did not do that down here. I only did it for this one. So now it works a lot better. And the key is don't add too much tape. I have done this a couple times where I have, and they do not work well. Like, for example, I tried making a paint palette. Only some of them worked because this purple one, I added way too much tape. So you can't be lazy and just put tons of pieces on. You have to make them small so that way it pops. So it does pop. So finally finished one. And you don't have to put another one over, really, if you don't want to, but I think I will for more support. And you just have to remove the couple holes. So we're going to do that now because we go ahead and cut our holes coordinates. and then we can finish the others. And make it smaller than the ones you had already done. Like I said, this way it will fit. And then I'll have to cut the other one I'll draw. Like that. And then you're going to just cut them out. And then you can put behind once you're done all of them. And it will make it really clean. So now I'm going to go ahead and do my others. And I'll come back to you when it's done. It's time to... So I decided to make this easier on everyone. Instead of having a second one, you can just make a rim kind of circle around this one. Because it might just be easier that way. So what I mean is take some paper and just a piece. I will take my magnet again. And I will just go ahead and trace a circle. Now I'm going to cut the inside of it. So I will try my best to cut it in half. I'm going to make this half mark and that's where I will fold it like this. Now I will go ahead and cut that, but a little bit inside of it, kind of. See, because now you have a little rim to put over that part. So now I just cut the rest out. Be very careful when doing this. You don't want to cut your fingers. You don't want to cut the thing and rip it. So, yeah. Make it just along the lines as best as possible. And like this. Then you will put it over the back part right here. And then you will just go ahead and tape. But again, small tapes. I have a little piece here. And I'm just going to go ahead and tape. Another piece. Tape. See, I taped it on the edge right here. Go ahead and do it again. Couple more times until it's fully done. And I just did this because I think it's easier than making kind of another one, like, and cutting out all of them, because this just makes it easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So, couple more. And there. Now there's kind of a rim around it, and it looks a lot better. I'm going to do that with all of them, and then I will come back to you when I'm done. So now, okay, so it did take some time, but I finished my pineapple, and I have the things in the back, and I think it turned out pretty good. Definitely not what I was aiming for, but it still turned out really well. Now, I know that we didn't use some of the stuff. There's multiple ways to do this. So I guess I kind of wasn't sure which one we were going to do. And then I forgot about those because they were kind of under tons of stuff. But there's so many ways to do this. But I just decided to do it this way. And it's kind of cute. You see I added a little face. And for fun, I think I'm going to make one more thing. And that is going to be sunglasses for this pineapple. I'm going to go on them. So I am going to show you how to make those. So I'm going to grab a piece of paper. I should grab one. And we're going to draw a pair of sunglasses. Then we are going to make it so they can go on this. And it's going to be really cool. Because I made really small eyes, these are going to be really small sunglasses. You need a pencil, scissors, and if you want, you can color it. You will also need some Velcro, which I have down here, but I won't get it out yet. So to keep strong sunglasses, you want to almost make, I'm trying to show you, like, you almost want to make straight lines connected. And I want to make a bird shape. See, that kind of looks like a seagull. Then you want to make a, like, weird, upside down rainbow. Almost fully attaching to that first circle, to the top, but just almost. You don't want it to be that much touching. See, like that. Then you are going to, actually you will put it up all the way. So this little section right here. So now we are going to make a little outline on it. So you're kind of going to make them all, the lines almost thicker, as if it was like an outline of sunglasses. So this is what it kind of looks like. And we're just going to do that all the way around the whole thing. Does not have to be perfect. It really doesn't. These are definitely not perfect. Kind of just fixing my middle a little bit. This kind of. So then we are gonna cut them out. So I will show you when it's done. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it out, and I will show you when I'm done. Okay, so I finished my sunglasses, and I had to redo them a couple times, but I also added some red around them, and I hope they fit. Nice fit too. We will make this work though. So now we are going to take some Velcro. I just have it bunched up right here, and I'm going to make a really small piece. My scissors, and I'm going to make like a little square. It's going to be so small. I'm actually going to do them one at a time. It's kind of tricky to cut. So I made a little rectangle, and then cut it into 2 pieces. Now I'll do it with the other thicker one. The hardest one to cut, at least in my opinion. Okay, go. Now I will take the Velcro away. Now we are going to take our sunglasses and make tiny little pieces. And then I think I might color. I have an idea. I'm going to try and put this over the eyes to make this so much easier. And I'm just going to use a Sharpie for this one. And I'm just going to take a Sharpie and draw the eyes. Now it doesn't look that good, so I'm gonna use the plastic. So we're just gonna see. We're just gonna fix it up. Let's fix it. Okay, so it didn't do that much, but it does look a tiny bit better. Because now, the reason I put it over the eyes, I put the Velcro on the part right there. We'd have to make it a little smaller for this part. Yeah, so I'm gonna just take our Velcro and put it on one side, and now I'm doing the other. This is just a Velcro that is sticky. So you just peel the back and you can get it. My girls, there's so many places you can get Velcro. Really. So, I have a little excess, so I'm going to cut those little bits off just to make it. Uh-oh. That's a little problem. Nothing some tape can't fix. Okay, so I got a tiny little piece, and I'm hoping this will fix it. Kind of. Sort of, maybe. Okay, so it did fix it. Totally. So I'm just gonna add protection, and now be careful. Tape. Okay, so here's what they look like front and back. And pineapple. We take our Velcro and place it on. Now it's rocking. So now I put everything back, and there we go. So that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed. And I think I had a lot of fun making it. Especially with the sunglasses. I think it makes it look really funny. And yeah. Bye!